quit the Journal?
Yep.
Just like that? Why?
One of the main reasons I went to work there in the first place was because of you. But now that you're gone, what's the point?
But you just can't walk out on Holly? Come on, man. You like news writing.
Well, so do you.
Yeah, but you just can't walk out on Holly like that, leaving her high and dry, no notice, no nothing.
Why not? You did.
That's because I knew you were there, too, to take care of business.
Well, I'm not there anymore. I'm standing by you, partner.
But for what? Nick, I don't have a quarrel with the Journal. I left for personal reason. What makes you think that...
What?
This is a setup, right? I mean, Holly put you up to this. I know she did.
No.
She thinks you can appeal to my journalistic integrity, that I'll be weakened by pleas to the pride of ownership, and then I'll just hustle my little buns right down there to pick up the pieces if I think that you've left the paper too.
Fletch, Holly has nothing to do with this.
What? No. We're talking about a woman who tracked me down in the tundra.
She followed you where you were ice fishing?
Yeah. Think about the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Oh, man, she is really a pit bull. You gotta hand it to her. Well, if you think that Holly has anything to do with this decision, you're wrong. I haven't even spoken to her.
Yeah, right. Come on. Yeah, listen, when you do talk to her, just tell her, I don't regret my decision for 1 minute. I mean, I don't miss the Journal. I love this. Writing my novel, finally.
So you really think this is the answer, huh?
I'm done with hanging around that newsroom, Nick. Promising myself that I'll never walk into Holly's office again and make the same mistake. Because you know what? Sooner or later, I'd walk right back into Holly's office and make that same mistake. And I don't need that kind of grief. It's already given me enough. And me and my kid, you know? We just don't need that kind of misery. So what are you waiting for? Come on, get out of here. Go back down there. It must be a madhouse.
Why are you having such a hard time going to press with this information? I'm not going back there. Tutto finito. It's over.
Fine. Suit yourself.
I will.
How the hell is the paper gonna get out?
Who the hell is Nick? I told you I don't know. What, did you try to call him?
At Fletcher's, I wouldn't give Fletcher the satisfaction. I'm sure he's lured Nick over into his camp.
Oh, wait a second. Nick was at the roadhouse last night. He didn't say anything about being...
Well, we don't have all day to chase after him. We gotta get this thing out.
How do you propose that we do this?
You didn't have any trouble the night of the fire.
Yeah, but Nick was here. I mean, there's two people who've never put out a paper before.
Fletcher has been putting it out all by himself.
Fletcher has instincts. He has years of experience. This paper's never going to be the same.
You think I don't know that?
Holly, we have got to get him back.
Look, I drove 10 hours into the polar ice cap to try and convince him that we needed him. It didn't work. He's out of here. He's gone.
Well, I'm going to call him.
Over my dead.
So, you and Roger now share a common goal. That's breaking up Holly and Fletcher, huh?
I never said that's what I wanted to do.
You don't have to say anything. I know exactly what you're thinking. So if you want Fletcher, go ahead. Just promise me one thing, Alex. You will not be sucked into any kind of alliance with Roger.
Well, don't worry. Besides, Roger seems perfectly content to sit back and do absolutely nothing.
How do you know that?
Because he told me so himself. He'll deny it, of course, but he's very certain that Holly's just going to come galloping right back to him.
I know Roger Thorpe, and I know you, and I know there's no way you're going to sit on the sideline and wait patiently. Now, just promise me you will not go running to Roger.
I don't need Roger's help any more than I need your advice, Alan.
Will you listen to us squabbling over your love life? Do we have nothing better to talk about? The Spaulding Foundation, Alex? Now, is that the way you want to be remembered by all the people who respect and admire you and knew you when you were powerful and vital?
Alan, I get it. Please, stop. Here. You want me to help you take back what you handed over in a silver platter to Alan.
Alex.
You and I almost killed each other.
Alex, are you
30,000
with me or not?
Miss Spaulding, you have a telephone.
Oh, thank you, Robert. Hello.
Miss Spaulding, Tiffany Astor, Society Editor, the Springfield Journal?
Yes, Tiffany.
I thought you might want to know. Holly Lindsay is back in town and here at the paper, but there's still no sign of Mr. Reed.
Oh, he hasn't been there, huh?
Apparently, he's gone for good.
Yeah, well, thank you for the information.
So anyway, it's obvious, at least it's obvious to me, that Dinah just needs a little guidance. But she's young, still trying to find herself, you know?
Welcome to the world of parenthood. It's a big change for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but I love it. I have had to make some changes in my life, but it's fun. It's exhilarating.
Well, how's it all working out? I mean, you and Blake and Dinah living in the same house.
Blake say something?
No, why?
Well, let's put it this way. I'm glad that you and Eve are coming over for dinner. Otherwise, I'd be scared to go home alone tonight.
No, I'm not finished. I love your father too much. And I'm not going to sit around and watch you manipulate him.
What? You really must have an awful impression of me. Look, Blake, I explained all this to Daddy. Yes, I dropped out of school, but I had no choice. My tutor took total advantage of me, and then he dumped me. I mean, you must know what that's like. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. Really, at one point, I was so sick, I was down to 85 pounds. I'm not kidding.
Oh, please, you know what? I don't want to hear a replay of this morning's performance.
You think I'm lying, don't you? Why would I lie to my father?
I know how you think, Dinah. I know the games you play.
You have no idea what it's like to be me.
Oh, really? You think you're so special? Listen, I was shipped off to boarding school when I was a teenager, and I had a really bad attitude just like you. I went wild. Poor little me went wild and rebelled. But I didn't run up a $900 phone bill. I know how to cover my tracks.
Did you show the bill to Daddy yet?
No, not yet. Now, wouldn't that be very, very informative? All the phone calls, they go to the same number. I wonder who that is.
You'll never know.
Think about it, Dinah. I have a phone number. I have a phone. I can dial.
Don't you dare.
One little call to Paris just to say howdy from all of Dinah's friends and family here in America.
I can't believe this is happening to me. What did I ever do to you? I am going through a really bad time in my life right now, okay?
Oh, please, just can it, okay? We've all had bad times, Dinah.
Well, I was abandoned.
Not by Ross, you weren't. He was cut out of every single decision. He didn't even know you existed. The man is so happy to have you be a part of his life right now that he's so blind to the truth that's staring him right in the face.
You know, you can't keep me away from my father.
No. But if you're here for money, don't tell me you're not. You came to the wrong parents. We're broke.
Come on, you're broke. Daddy is a lawyer.
Daddy hasn't had many clients lately, Dinah. That is why Daddy did a TV commercial. It wasn't for fun. So would you please just pack up all your little French accessories back into the trunk and get out?
That chance, mon chéri.
Well, I've got some business to attend to.
Alex, this is family business.
Stealing back Spaulding Enterprises from Alan Michael. No, that's a father-son battle that I don't wish to have any part of.
Do you think this is my choice? Alan Michael has given me an ultimatum. Either I sit quietly on the sideline or he's going to remove me from the board. Now, Alex, what am I supposed to do? Go back to the house and watch birds?
Well, first, you can stop playing innocent with me because you must have done something to provoke him to draw that kind of line in the sand. Oh.
Ow. You and I just can't seem to learn to let go, can we?
Especially not of each other. Stick with me on this one, Alex.
I can't be late.
Well, hello. Alex, what a surprise.
Roger.
Can't imagine what you two were chatting about.
Oh, surely you don't think it had anything to do with you, do you?
Didn't it?
Golly, I think this Holly Fletcher business is making you just a teeny weeny bit paranoid. Hmm?
Not at all. Unlike you.
Not me, dear. That's the farthest thing from my mind.
Yes, give me an update on Holly Lindsay.
Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, well, this morning all hell broke loose when Blake found some evidence that Dinah was not completely honest. But on the other hand, Dinah had an explanation for most everything.
What happened?
A lot of yelling, accusations, but that's going to be settled. What worries me is that Dinah and Blake are becoming like oil and water, and I don't know what to do about it. What would you do?
I've no idea. I mean, it's just too bad now that you finally get a chance to spend some time with your daughter, you know?
And that's another thing. Vanessa wants Dinah to stay with her, but Dinah wants to stay with me. I mean, it's her choice. I'm not going to feel guilty about that. And frankly, I don't feel like giving my daughter up again, even if it's for one day. Which makes me a selfish wretch, right?
No, it doesn't. It makes you a man who doesn't want to lose Dinah again.
Well, the thing of it is, Ed, I don't even know the girl yet.
So why can't you just go home and talk to Blake? And I mean, I'm sure that if you explained how you felt about this, she would understand.
Get her out of here. You're gonna go live with your mother today.
Oh, you are making an awfully big deal over just one phone bill.
$900.
I didn't know it was going to cost that much. It's not like I make transatlantic calls every day. Will you relax? I'll pay you back.
Please, Dinah, it's not the money and you know it. It's the way you snake your way through the day. Lie after lie after lie. But I guess the truth isn't pretty, is it? I don't know. We'll see when Ross talks to whoever it is you've been calling in Paris.
Daddy doesn't speak French.
I do. Un petit peu. Just enough to know that you weren't clinging to life in some hospital. You were the left bank party princess.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You want that $600 scarf? Take it. It's yours.
Oh, please, Dinah, you're not going to buy your way out of this one. Here's the deal. You get out now, and I won't tell Ross.
Okay. You win. As a matter of fact, as soon as I get back, you can help me pack. Oh, but I will leave it up to you to tell Daddy that you're throwing me out. Oui? Bye-bye.
I'm not going back to the Journal.
No, I believe you.
No matter how much trouble they're having down there.
I don't blame you.
But you should go. I mean, because you haven't told Holly about quitting yet, right?
Yeah, I will. Okay, but I want to wait till after the deadline is over. I don't want to get roped into working.
You're right. She'd do that to you.
Yeah.
You know, I can't imagine what the afternoon edition's going to look like. I mean, one section if they're lucky and, well, white spaces all around every page or so and split infinitives.
Well.
I'm not going to help her. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Come on, stop playing a stupid game. You should be down there. What are you trying to prove?
What am I trying to prove? Hey, I'm not trying to prove anything. Fletch, I'm a reporter. I'm not a manager. And ever since you quit, I've been stuck in that damn office almost every second of the day.
So? So you strapped down to a desk for a couple of weeks, doing what I do, while Holly looks for somebody to replace me. Nick, this is not like you.
I've already made up my mind.
I mean, Holly's got to be going nuts, Nick, right? I mean, we both know that the Mirror's been taking these huge bites out of our circulation lately. Couldn't come at a worse time. Nick, you realize that the livelihood of our entire staff and their families depend on this newspaper.
The paper will get out. Me and Tangy, we put it out last time. Besides that, Holly has enough able-bodied help down there. You want me to call?
Do what you want. It's not my paper.
The mayor's office is under investigation. Public housing kickbacks. Sit down and write it, Denise. Just sit down and write it. We're going to need 3 columns on that after all. Let's bump ahead to a banner. And photos. Stu!
Where do I say anything against this stupid bondage?
Now.
Murray, I kind of thought maybe you implied it in the first paragraph.
She is right, Murray. Your opinion is there, loud and clear. This is a news story. Stick to the facts on your rewrite.
You want me to rewrite this?
Yes, I do. If you want to express your opinion, you can become an editor. Of course, then you'll have to put up with egotistical reporters like yourself. Now do your job or lose it. Thank you.
Right.
All right. That was great.
He never pulled that on Fletcher.
Well, he'll never pull it on you again, that's for sure.
We can do this. Can we do this?
I'm sorry your luncheon guest didn't show, Mr. Thorne.
It's par for the course, Robert. Well, he finally did it. I kept telling her to dump Roger.
And she's never looked happier. Same thing happened with Blake. The minute she married me and got away from Daddy, she's a new woman.
I got a call from Hart today from out west just to say how well his life was going without Roger.
And he's never coming back.
Absolutely not. He's sick of his father, too.
Vanessa and Bridget are thinking of bringing legal action to keep Roger away from baby Peter.
Oh, great idea.
The man's a disease!
So, Roger, your lunch date didn't show. Of course not. You're known as a pariah in the business community, a 20-year failure. How I enjoyed using you and double-crossing you. It was like shooting fish in a barrel. Not even good sport this time. What do you have to show for all these years, Roger? A half of a TV station.
Some dynasty.
You know, your father was right when he told you you would always be a failure.
We're canceling your membership in this country club.
No! I'm just trying to help.
Oh, never mind, Robert. I can manage.
Oh, hi, honey. You're here,
What are you doing home in the middle of the day?
huh? Well, I'm going to have a little talk with Dinah.
Oh, she's, gone.
Oh, really? Where'd she go?
She's out.
Okay, well, that's all right. You and I have a few things to discuss, don't we? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay down some ground rules for Dinah. Now, that ought to do it. And if we can come to some sort of peaceful conclusion, I will be happy. Now, where you're concerned, I know that simply having Dinah here is a little strange, okay? And I know, honey, she didn't quite tell the whole truth. She fabricated, she exaggerated some of her story. I know that.
Honey, she lied about everything.
A lot of it. Yes, she did a lot. I'm not an idiot. She's just being a little,
Monster?
no, a little, difficult, okay? But hey, this parenting stuff, all new territory to me. I mean, what am I? I'm a lawyer. I settle things in court. Boom, boom, we're done. You have to remember, though, that Dinah and I were cheated. Yeah, the problem is that I did not have the chance to teach her right and wrong.
Honey, she's not a child anymore.
What did she do? What did she do? I mean, did she actually hurt anybody?
It's what she would do, Ross. Dinah wouldn't think twice about hurting you or anybody else to get what she wants. Daddy's little girl really knows what she's doing.
All right, now, honey, now how are we going to resolve this tension that's cropped up between you and Dinah, huh?
We can't. It's too late.
What do you mean? Why?
Ross, what would you do if I asked you to ask her to leave?
I don't think that you would do that. I hope you wouldn't do that, honey. I mean, not after Dinah is finally back with me. I now have this fairy tale opportunity to make up for some birthdays and those Christmas trees we never got a chance to decorate together.
Honey, you can't change that.
You know, you have to understand that I wasn't there when she took her first step. I wasn't there when she said Daddy for the first time.
I do understand. I missed my father, too, growing up. But you can't make up for that lost time.
I know that. I know that, but there are some things that I can do. Like let her know that I love her and she has the unconditional love of her father. Well, I am going to make some mistakes, some big mistakes. But it's inconceivable to me that anybody would try to evict my Dinah from my life right now, huh?
I love you, Ross. I did it for you.
What then? You did what?
I told Dinah to leave. When she comes back to get her stuff, I'll tell her to stay. Hello, Robert. This is Blake Marler. Is my father there?
Mr. Thorpe? Oh, thank you, Robert. Yes? Oh, hi, honey. What's up?
Oh, I'm just having a bad day. I don't really have anything to say.
Honey, is there anything I can do?
No, I guess I wanted to hear your voice. I guess I needed to know that there was somebody in this world who just understood me and loved me and thought I was #1.
Well, you sure know that's me. Did you and Ross have some kind of fight?
Yeah, but it's not important. Thanks for listening. I'll see you soon.
Okay, honey.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, sweetie.
Hi, Miss Baldwin.
Huh, well, what's happening?
Nothing much. School and stuff. What's going on?
Oh, no. Just, work and stuff. And I have a client right around the corner there. I was visiting and I saw you playing some basketball. Thought I'd say hello. So, ooh, cool. You got an earring, huh? Very cool.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
Dad didn't when I first got it.
Really? Well, it takes him a little time to get used to new things. How is he?
Well, we just went ice fishing up north.
Sounds cold. Fun, I'll bet, though, huh?
Well, yeah. I guess it was at first.
Oh, really? What happened?
Well, we were doing fine out by ourselves.
Oh, what? Somebody just sort of bust in on you?
Well,
hey, Ben. Ben, So, what happened, huh?
Well, she wasn't invited, but she found her way there.
Oh, no kidding. So what, she just stayed with you?
No, Dad sent her home. Look, I really shouldn't be saying anything else.
Come on, Ben. You and I are buddies. Come on. You can say anything in front of me. I mean, I miss you. Just because you and your father moved out of the house. It's just not quite the same without you two there. Well, how's the computer?
Good, really great. I wanted to stop by on Christmas and say thanks, but, Dad didn't.
Ben, I want you to feel free to stop by and see me anytime.
Okay.
Yeah, especially, next summer. That pool sits there. I think it's a bloody shame with no one swimming in it. So come by.
Cool, you really mean it?
I certainly do, yes. And I want you to bring some friends by, too.
All right, I'm psyched.
Yeah, me too.
Look, I gotta get to basketball practice.
Okay, go.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, bye, Ben.
Thanks for decoding that system. Well, that's the least I can do. Look, I'm sorry I didn't make it in earlier.
I'm not surprised. You're Fletcher's friend. You blame everything on me, so you bail out.
Excuse me, but I think I deserve a little more credit than that. I didn't take this job because I'm a friend of Fletcher's. I'm a newsman. I want to be here. Now, whatever's going down between you and Fletcher, personally, now that has nothing to do with me. It's none of my business.
Oh, I just assumed because you didn't show up this morning.
I didn't show up this morning because I was here practically all night. And another reason why I didn't show up this morning was because earlier on... Actually, I think I was trying to horn in on your personal business.
What does that mean?
I was watching Fletcher earlier this morning, and I could see that he was really missing the paper. So I came up with an idea. I told him that I was going to quit the paper, too, because of him.
So what did he say?
Well, he was having a really hard time with it. And I could see that he was climbing the walls, wondering if the paper was going to get out.
It didn't work then?
I guess not. You know, I have to be honest with you. I really hate that Fletcher's given all this up because of you.
Well, so do I. Look, I know you're Fletcher's friend and not mine, but what if we join forces on this?
How do you mean?
What if you let him think that you did quit? Maybe if we give it a little more time, it'll work. I don't make him happy, and I don't want him to lose the one thing that does. So what do you say? You pretend you quit?
Well, look who's here, just in time to get out the morning edition.
Actually, I came to pick up my stuff. I'm quitting.
What? What, you're gonna walk out like Fletcher? What is this, some sort of a male bonding ego thing?
No, I tried to talk him out of it.
This is just peachy. I mean, I really thought you were made of better stuff than this, Nick. You know, you men, really, sometimes. I want my desk back.
Thanks, I think.
I'll explain it to her later. Listen, I don't know if this is going to do anything, if Fletcher's going to come back because of this.
Yeah, well, I think I know what will make it happen.
What was I saying? This is so good. Are you sure you don't want some?
Thank you very much.
It's delicious. What was I about to say? Oh, I remember. I met your Holly.
Ah. Your thoughts?
What's all the fuss about? That's what I think. I mean, she's pretty and everything, and I'm sure some guy would be really lucky to have her, but let's face it, you're in the top 1% club.
The what?
Well, you're smart and funny, and you're very handsome in a distinguished way. So that puts you in the top 1% of the male species. Men like you are hard to find. You know, if I hadn't met you, I would be going crazy in this town.
I have the feeling that you'd find a way of having fun no matter where you went.
Well, maybe. But you're the only one that I can have an honest conversation with. You know, Springfield is full of losers. First, I meet Matt. You know, my mother's friend or whatever. Absolutely no sense of humor. I mean, he gets all bent out of shape when I just mention that I need to hit my parents up for money. And then, of course, there's my mother, and she loves to whine and complain, and, well, sorry, Roger, but living with your daughter is no day at the beach. She wants everything to be so nice and perfect, so I put on my best Mary Poppins imitation, and it's still not good enough for her. I feel like I have to apologize just for being myself. I can never relax or say what's on my mind or anything.
Sure you can. With me.
She is not there either. Did she give you any idea whatsoever where she was going?
No, she didn't tell me. I'm sure she's fine, Ross. Dinah is a very competent, capable girl.
She had better be all right.
I think you're going to be very happy you came back to Springfield.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You're just what this town needs.
Well, what about you?
Well, I find you a very charming change of pace.
That's it?
Isn't that enough?
For now, I guess. Can you take me someplace?
Sure, I could take you home.
No, not yet. I want them to miss me. Why don't you take me on an adventure?
All right. An adventure.
work done.
Who is it?
Why the hell aren't you down at the Journal?
I'm not the one who should be down there. Look, this isn't a trick or anything, but running that paper, I know how much you love it, which is why I'm going to be the one to lead.
Honey, you don't have to pick up after her, okay?
That's okay. I don't mind.
Yes, you do, and you should. Dinah needs to learn to pick up her own messes.
I can live with that.
Yeah. And she has to learn that this is your home as well as mine.
Do you really think that that will make a difference?
Yes. Honey, she really is a good girl. Okay, there she is. Now let me work this out, all right? This does not have to be a problem.
Okay, I promise I'll be in my best behavior.
Hi, guys.
Hi. We're here. We're hungry. We early?